Hello, my name is Robot Robert. I will be your guide today as we embark on a journey through the humanities. We will start by looking at the Italian Renaissance, which comprised a period from about 1348 to 1517. Robots weren't even being imagined back then. How inconsiderate of them. Music back then was polyphonic. The song we are listening to is called Pope Marcella's Mass by Giovanni Pierluigi da Palestrina. Did you get all of that? The images you are seeing here are from Peter Bruegel. This one is called A Peasant Wedding. This next one is called The Triumph of Death. I like it. It reminds me of how pathetic humans are, but also how I will never die, because I am a robot. Next, I will talk about the irregular shaped Perel, and by that, I mean the Baroque era. This period of time lasted from about 1600 to 1715. Bernini was the name to know from the Baroque era. He sculpted wonderful pieces of art, like the ones shown here. My robot mother taught me all the Bible stories as a young LDS robot. My favorite was about David and Goliath. Caravaggio was also famous. He painted Christian depictions of the apostles. For being such a religious man, he sure had a temper. One time, he even stabbed a guy for beating him at tennis. What a noob. The Rococo era was from 1715 to 1789. It was the feminine version of the Baroque era. Louis XVI married Marie Antoinette. They enjoyed hedonistic life together. One time I had a girlfriend robot. She wore way too much metal polish, so I had to drop her like she's hot. Now we will turn to the classical era of music. We are listening to one of the biggest child prodigies of all time, Mozart. He mastered the piano by the age of 3. These paintings are by Chardin. He painted peasant life. He is one of my favorite painters of all time. Neoclassicism was the next period of time, lasting from 1789 to 1814, and was started by the French Revolution. David was the master painter of the time. As seen here, he painted a portrait of Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, no, that's not right. I'm sorry. I meant Napoleon Bonaparte. When you hear the musical brilliance of Beethoven, what do you think of? It makes me think of the Romantic era, which was from 1814 to 1869. Delacroix was the predominant painter. Realism came next. Degas painted this beauty. Look at how happy that guy looks. And then came Impressionism from 1869 to 1910. Monet was the premier painter of this time. Then we had Expressionism. There were some weird painters at the time, like Munch and Van Gogh. They weren't very weird compared to Picasso though. He was pretty out there. The next era in the humanities was Modernism, but don't let the name fool you. It's not modern. That would be the Postmodernism era. The Postmodernism era has been from 1945 to the present. I think one of the greatest pieces of art was designed at this time. Me. Other than me, land art is a cool new trend for the young folk. Christo wrapped these things and called them art. Thank you for joining me this evening. Hopefully, you have been enlightened at least a little bit. This is Robot Robert signing out.